Xocalı is a historical and cultural town district located in the mountainous Karabakh region of Azerbaijan, dating back to the 14th to 7th centuries BCE. In 1810, peace talks between Russia and Iran were hosted in Xocalı in the Oscaron Castle built by Karabakh Khan Panah Khan. After the signing of the Gulistan and Turkmenchay treaties in early 1813 and 1828, Armenian minorities started resettling the Azerbaijani lands with aggressive plans. These plans would later result with a number of massacres towards Azerbaijanis in the 19th and 20th centuries. We will talk about these in our future videos. Today we will talk about one of the world's bloodiest and most brutal massacres of the 20th century, the Xocalı massacre. On the 1st of October 1991, the town of Xocalı was entirely surrounded by Armenian forces. On October 30th, ground traffic was also cut off. Helicopters became the only means of transportation. When a civilian helicopter was brought down over the city of Xocalı, killing 40 people, helicopter traffic also ceased. In January 1992, the town had no electricity. Xocalı lived due to the courage of its people and the heroism of its defenders. But why did they choose Xocalı? By occupying Xocalı, Armenia aimed to gain a strategic advantage and favorable conditions for capturing other cities of the Nagorno-Karabakh region. They also aimed at wiping Xocalı off the face of the earth, since traces of history in Xocalı and surrounding areas represented historical evidence refuting Armenian claims. On the night of the 25th of February 1992, following a massive artillery bombardment, Armenian armed forces and paramilitary units, with the support from the former USSR's 366th Motorized Infantry Regiment, moved to seize the town. Once the assault began, around 2,500 of the remaining inhabitants tried to leave, with the hope to reach the nearest area under Azerbaijani control. However, their hopes were in vain. The fleeing people were ambushed and either killed by the gunfire from Armenian military posts, or captured near the villages of Nakhchivanlı and Pir Shamal. On the 28th of February, two helicopters with a group of journalists managed to reach the location of the massacre. The horrible scene shocked everyone. The field was fully covered by dead bodies. The helicopter's task was to land in the mountains and pick up bodies at the sites of the mass killings. Despite the escort of a second helicopter, it was only able to take 4 dead bodies because of intense Armenian firing. On the 1st of March, when a group of foreign and local journalists reached the place, the sight that they witnessed was worse than they thought. The dead bodies were mutilated and scalped. As a result of this horrible massacre, 613 residents, including 106 women and 63 children, were killed. 487 were disabled and 1,275 civilians were taken hostage by the Armenians. They were subjected to reprisals, insults, and humiliations. Around 150 people are still missing to this day. The world hopes tragedy like this will never happen again.